Hi everyone. Today my guest is Mariska Smit. She's a 2021 Games team athlete, and I'm your host, Bev. Welcome to Training Times YouTube video. My guest today is Mariska Smit. Okay, Mariska, just start things
Yes.
off. How have you been since the Open?
Well, I didn't actually know if I wanted to do this season, to be honest.
Yeah,
Obviously, I see myself as a team athlete. I've been doing team for, I think, since I can remember.
yeah,
Um, Local comps was obviously just teams of two. Then, obviously, after the structure of the Open and the Games was changed, we were able to make a team, and obviously, Africa got one spot to the Games.
yeah.
And yeah, we did 2021, 2022. Obviously, that didn't work out as we wanted it to.
Yeah.
And then this year, we just couldn't get a team together. And I think after everything, it's difficult to put yourself in that position again.
Yes.
So I decided to go individual.
Nice.
But first, last year, after everything happened with the team,
Yeah.
I entered a lot of competition. So I did my first individual competition battle. It was September last year.
That's a big
And
competition.
that's a big one. So it was my first individual competition. And I didn't really back myself.
Yeah.
And then it actually went very well. I must add on, I must add on only two events. Well,
Okay.
three scoring opportunities, two events. So it wasn't like a very broad, how can I say it? Didn't really test several aspects. So I might have just been in my wheelhouse, if I can say it like that. But it went very good, and I won that one. And then I did a lot of competitions end of last year. So I reached a point where I was like overtrained, just broken down, and I didn't want to train at all anymore. So I took a little bit of a break in December.
Yeah.
Usually December is my time where I actually catch up on training for the year, because then I have time. But this year I just decided, just take it easy, listen to your body. And then I actually thought I wasn't going to be on track for this season to go individual, obviously, because it's my first one. I didn't want to just go in and not be well prepared.
Yes.
And then I did the Pretoria Throwdown competition.
Yes, I
I did
remember.
that
Yeah, I was there.
on upper track. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't feel fit. I didn't feel like I was going to do well. Because I train on my own as well. Mostly, I train by myself, so I
Okay.
don't really have like I can say it, I don't have like a meter to see where I'm at the moment, if I'm good enough, if I'm not good enough,
Which box are
because you
you
don't
at
train
now?
along. I'm training at Commit.
Oh,
When I
now.
get Commit Okavango,
Yes.
when I get time to get there, but I'm in Stellenbosch, and Commit is in Brackenfell.
Yeah, it's a
So
bit of a drive.
during the week, during the week, I just go to a commercial gym in the Marty's High Performance Center gym. So it's quite a nice gym.
Yeah.
But I don't get everything done there. So I have to go to a CrossFit box the other days to get all the skill stuff done. But so I train mostly by myself. But it's also maybe a good thing, because then you also always push harder than you maybe would have when you've had people alongside you. I don't know. But anyway, so then I didn't feel very good for that competition. And then it actually went very well. I felt good during the competition.
Yeah.
I could be able to push myself in competition, which I didn't thought I had anymore, because I haven't been in the red zone training for a long time, because I wasn't list to go like into that zone. I was just like tired and overtrained. And it actually went very well. And then I said to myself, okay, let's do the Open. Let's see how it goes. And I did it, and I exceeded my expectations.
You
So
came
so I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a massive achievement.
Thanks.
So
But it's also like it's only one workout a week, eh? So we're gonna have to see how quarterfinals goes. And because that's 5 workouts. So it's a bit different. I mean, you can taper down for one workout, do well, and then the next week. And with quarterfinals, it's a bit of a different ball game because it's 5 workouts. It's also going to be my first individual quarterfinals ever. I've never done
all you've done, to my understanding, is team, right?
Yeah.
So you've been doing team. Only this year, to my understanding, you've only started getting into that individual. What are some of the challenges that you face now, being an individual, as to compare being in a team?
I love team. Like there's always just someone. Like you go into the field. I'm quite a adrenaline junkie. So whenever that thing goes beep, I just lose everything and I just go. It's like obviously you can swap in most of the time. If you go too hard and you feel like, oh shucks, this is not gonna go well if I keep going, and you've got someone who has your back most of the time, not always, because nowadays they make the team workouts like all 4 together, or you have to complete the session and then tag out. So it's not as easy as like just tapping out whenever you want to, but it's still there. Where with individual, like you really need to know yourself. Like I need to like obviously think about a workout more beforehand. I can't just like go into it and like pace myself in a way that I can actually finish the competition or the workout. That's the one thing. The other thing is stress. Obviously being there on the field alone all by yourself.
It's a lot.
It's a big, it's a different story. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I've had a bit of a feeling, obviously, with battle. I think that was a good, like, how can you, like, a little bit of experience on that side. But I think that's going to be my biggest challenge, controlling my stress on the field.
So what type of program do you follow? Are you following right now? Because a whole bunch of people, there's either Vivify You, Mayhem, Proven, so many programs right now. What type of programming do you follow?
I follow Mayhem programming.
Yes.
Rich Froning's programming, So I've been doing, before that I did what was that? No, I can't even remember. Comp Train. Sorry. Comp Train. So obviously then I was just like everybody does it. I'm gonna switch over, and then on the team, I think it was like the end of the season-ish, our team in 2021 decided to go on to Mayhem. And I've really loved the programming. It's really like well thought out. You can feel like the plan behind everything. You can see it actually. So I'm following Mayhem mostly. Trying to get most of it done because it's quite a full program. It's basically, I think the program is planned for people doing 2 to 3 sessions a day. I only get to do like an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes a day. So it's quite hectic. So I changed it a bit.
You come third in the open and you only train an hour, 30 minutes, an hour, 15 minutes every day.
But that's the open, okay? But anyway, previous years I've actually like focused a lot on load and doing like a lot of stuff, and my body just like said no. So I think this year starting to listen to my body more, being able to actually go when I go hard and not doing more. Sometimes less is more. So when I go to the gym, it's like quality. It's not like rolling out for an hour, stretching here, doing this. So I go and I get in my lifters, I do my lifting, I get out, I start my conditioning. Also, Mayhem has a lot of work to rest ratio, or like work and then rest this much and then work again 4 sets or whatever. So I just take the time. I take the rest time, and I like half the rest time most of the time because I don't have time to do everything. And I think that also makes a difference, because then it's like and I try and keep the effort in each set the same. So it's like, you push yourself a bit harder than the program, wants you to. But I mean, I get the work done, and obviously on a Wednesday I get a bit more time. So then I get like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And on Saturday also a bit more. So other days is a bit rushed, but when I get time I do it. And also I work with in school holidays I get a bit off, not off, but I only do half client base in school holidays and December's, so then I try and put in more time. So it's
nice.
Not always the same.
So what's next now? What do you have planned for the rest of the season now? So you've got quarterfinals now. This weekend. This weekend, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
This weekend, quarterfinals. Then after quarterfinals, I'm guessing, yes, you will make it to semis. What's your plan going forward for the rest of the season?
So obviously I'm going to see how quarterfinals plays out this weekend. I know there's also a lot of individuals, team athletes doing the team quarterfinals, so you won't really get a clear picture of where you're really at. Some of them will pull out for teams, and I think there's going to be quite a big field of teams this year, because they brought in the super teams again. So I just said to myself, if I'm top 3 in quarterfinals, then I'll go to semis. But otherwise, I'm going to try my best. But otherwise, it's quite a big expense, because we have to fly over. We have to obviously go quite early to acclimatize, and also because I work for myself, if I don't work I don't get paid. So it's a bit like it's a double loss of you have to pay for that and you lose income, so it's like double. So I want to like obviously be sure-ish that I'm actually going to maybe podium and maybe win something to make it worthwhile. But it also gives you something to work for, so
we'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
We'll be cheering for you. That's about it. Can't wait to see you on the quarterfinal floor this weekend.
Thank you.
And
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.